Last week, my grandpa passed away. He was 94 years old and he lived a long and healthy life. But it got me thinking, were there any decisions he wished he had made in his younger days? So, here it is. If you were 80 years old today, what decision would you wish you made? Would you wish you took that leap? Maybe started that business or sent that application, or maybe you should have left that job. Most of my recent coaching sessions have focused on a familiar pattern: people standing at crossroads, feeling stuck between playing it safe or taking the leap. Whether it's applying for a job, starting a business, relocating, or simply believing in themselves, many of them are paralyzed by one question: what if it doesn't work? And every time I ask them one powerful question in return: in many years from now, will you regret not doing this? Because at the end of the day, it's not fear that hurts us the most. It's the regret of those chances we never took. Hello everyone, I'm Ruth Amani, the founder of AmaningCareerLift. I'm Nigerian by birth, Ghanaian by marriage, and British by citizenship. Now that's a true blend of culture and vision and everything else in between it. On this channel, my mission is simple but powerful: to turn aspirations into achievements. Today, I'll be sharing with you something close to my heart: the Regret Minimization Framework. Now, what do I mean by that? The Regret Minimization Framework is a powerful, simple mindset tool that helps you to take bold decisions in life, especially when fear or doubt tries to hold you back. You ask yourself one powerful question: in a few years from now, will I regret not doing this? If the answer is yes, that regret will likely stay with you, so go for it. If the answer is no, then walk away from it boldly without guilt, because then there will be no regrets. It's about zooming out from the moment and stepping into the shoes of your future. It's about making choices based on who you want to become, not just who you are right now, this very moment. Whether it's applying for a job, whether it's starting a new business, relocating, stopping a trade, seeking help, whether it's speaking with yourself, this framework basically gives you the clarity, the courage to move forward in life. Regret Minimization Framework. Let's break it down. R is for reflect. So take a moment, close your eyes. See yourself, you're 80 years old, wrinkled, wise, maybe sitting on a balcony, watching the sunset, and you're thinking about the moments that mattered the most, the ones that got away. Maybe it's the time where you stayed silent in a room where your voice needed to be heard because there was fear. Fear got the final say. Or maybe it's the time you chose comfort over growth, and part of you still wonders, what could have happened if I just said yes? This part of the framework is not about fear. It's about freedom, the kind that comes from owning your decisions now before it's too late. So reflect. What would your 80-year-old self thank you for doing today? Let's be honest. When we are on the edge of something new, our mind gets very loud. What if I fail? What will people think? What if I mess it up? But here's the flip side. What if you don't try? What will you lose? What will it cost you in 5, 10, 15 years from today? You see, normally short-term fears, it does shout out and scream out so loudly, but long-term regrets, it whispers quietly until one day it's too loud to be ignored. So ask yourself, is the fear I'm feeling today, is it temporary? Because if it is, the regret could become permanent and you do not want that. G is for go. Here's your permission slip. Stop waiting for perfect conditions. That job application you keep postponing. That business idea you've been set on doing for over 2 years now. That move that you've been praying for a sign to make. This is the sign. The job won't wait for you. The word won't wait for you. And you don't need to be 100% ready. You just need to start. Start today. Hit submit. Book that call. Send that message. Say yes to that opportunity. Progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from movement. So go. Even if your hands are shaking, go. Take that move. You never know what the future has got in stock for you. R is for risks. Here's the truth. Every bold move carries a risk. You could get it wrong. You could get rejected. You could have to start over again. But not trying at all, that's the biggest risk of it all. Because if you never take a shot, you will never give yourself a chance. You will always keep wondering, what if I just tried? So ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then flip it round. What's the best that could happen? Because sometimes the breakthrough you've been trying to get, the breakthrough you've been waiting for is right on the other side of your bravest decision. So make that decisions and have no regrets about it tomorrow. E is for embrace. Listen, not everything will go as planned, but that doesn't mean that you made a mistake or that you failed. That no you got from that job application, it taught you to prepare better, right? It made you more confident. It showed you examples of what questions you likely get asked in your next interview. That time you failed publicly, it gave you a story that gave you a gift, right? And now you're helping and supporting others. That relationship or the opportunity that didn't work out, it gave you a perspective. It taught you something new about relationship. It taught you a new way to approach things, right? Trying never goes to waste. You either win or you learn, and both moves you forward in one way, shape, or form. So embrace it all. The awkward start, the setback, the growth. Embrace it. It's all part of your becoming. It's all shaping you into something bigger and better. T is for trust. Trust that inner voice within you, even though it's just a whisper. Trust that your path doesn't need to be exactly the same like someone else's. Trust that you are capable. Even if no one is clapping at the minute, you just need to trust yourself, because the truth is nobody regrets believing in themselves, but many people, they regret never giving themselves the chance to try. So start today. Trust your instincts. Trust your preparation. Trust that you are not too late, or you are not underqualified, or you are not even too early. You are just on time, and your path is just ahead of you. So trust in that path before you. Here's the truth. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to be brave enough to take one step, one application, one yes, one I'm doing it scared, but I'm doing it anyway, because you owe it to yourself, not just to succeed, but to try. Years from now, when you look back, you won't remember every details of what went right or wrong, but you would definitely remember the moment where you chose faith over fear, the moment you chose growth over comfort, the moment you chose progress over perfection. So ask yourself honestly, what bold move can I make today that my future self will thank me for? Then do it. And if you need help figuring it out. You don't have to do it alone. That's what I'm here for, because this journey, it wasn't meant to be walked in silence.